potential opportunities are, how do we foster more of those? And the last challenge, the biggest challenge in our mind, is the technology being just the means to the end, and the end being the social change, which is the biggest challenge of it all, where we get to the point where social change is what we should be aspiring for. Technology is just another means or medium. So that brings us to the end of my actual unplenary at the end conference. So we have a lot of NGOs here, so if they could also share some of their challenges in working or learning even about mobile technologies, and so there were a few questions that we could also get to.
Hello. I thought you started by saying that you'll get over the geek stuff and start talking about society and how this mobile technology actually helps the society. So if you can please dig a little bit deeper and tell us how this mobile phones actually help people in Afghanistan, Iran, or probably Tamil Nadu, more helpful rather than actually knowing how heavy a computer was weighing some decades ago and how much Apple phone is weighing now, which I don't know how it's going to be used. So I just want to know more about how this technology actually helps people, the statistics on how many people actually help, what's the change that actually happened, how it benefited, and what level of society this change actually delivers. Because the things that we are talking, like people who have mobile phones in Afghanistan is very elite. Their monthly income is like too little to even own a mobile phone. And also the people in Iran who use a mobile phone again are the elite group. And I don't want to hear this Western way of projecting what happened in Iran. Okay, that's forget the politics. But you that other guy the people who supported the opposition for they are supposedly the elite group. So is your mobile technology only working for the elite, or at which state of the society is actually helping? And can you give us some facts regarding it, please?
So I'm not 100% sure about mobiles being the technology for the elites, because just in the Indian context, for instance, do you know if mobile technology is an elite tool, or is it a tool that is also being used by everybody from the auto rickshaw driver, to whom you can leave a missed call so he can come pick you up, to the fisherman in, say, Kerala, who actually calls the markets to find out where the prices are better and take his or her catch to that particular market. So I think mobile technologies being an elite tool is something that we can probably debate endlessly, but never arrive at a conclusion. But some of the benefits of the mobile technology it was in our case studies, where we are taking a message to end domestic violence and creating an awareness campaign and sending it out to a bunch of people who had never heard of it before, right? The same with the Youth Social Action Network. Here we have youth groups that need some sort of an activity, and we are using mobile tools to enable this to be more, to channel it more creatively to some constricted users. And I'm sure there are enough people, and as I said, the one thing that we do have difficulty in is reporting exact numbers and how mobiles have impacted or not impacted. I'm sure there are other people here who may have opinions on this or may have data, stats. If you want to share with the larger audience, that would be great too.
I'm going to do a session on kind of an overview of some of the ways in which mobile technology is being used in social change work, and it's somewhat of a broader, not just focusing on, you should focus on the Women's Learning Partnership, but some of the other instances, both in India as well as elsewhere, and sort of try to get to some of your questions. And it's a legitimate question. I think That's why we're here. It's still an exploration. It's really a very new field. It's a field where impact is elusive at times when we think, because this tool is so ubiquitous. I had a conversation